All right, guys, so this week's video is going to be an updated homeschool room tour. So it'll be a little bit shorter than what you're used to, but I did tell you guys that I would go over it and show you guys once it was done, and it is finally done. So here we are. So this corner, these two file folder hangers stayed the same. They are where I put stuff that I need to grade, stuff that I need to put away, extra worksheets, different activities that we're doing for the current 9 weeks that we're in, and all of that stuff. So this right here, the rainbow cart, used to hold my stuff, like my pens, my papers, just all of my stuff for school or my blog or whatever. And I switched it out because I wanted this corner to be kind of their corner for school and just different activities. So over here, they've got all of their writing utensils. They've got their pencil sharpener. There's some chalk back here and some Play-Doh, some Jolly Ranchers. And then in here, we've got some highlighters and markers and stuff, calculator, some scissors. There's some paint back there. And here, we've got some extra stuff. This are those, what are they called? The Color Wonder markers and pages. Got glue sticks, and then my staples are in there. And then we've got canvases, construction paper, regular writing paper. And then this is just like coloring books and activity books. And this is also coloring books and activity books. And then down here is sketchbooks. My kids love to draw and color. So that's kind of where I put all of their stuff for that. And then also they use these for their schoolwork too. So that's what that is. That chair is just an extra chair that we aren't currently using, but I don't want to get rid of it or put it in the attic because as soon as I do, we will need it for something. These are my extra, well, they're not extra, they're my Scentsy warmers that I have over here because the rest of my stuff is over here. But this is the playroom. I have 3 kids and those are glass. So they are over here in this corner so that they don't get broken. I'm keeping them in the boxes because I have a party this weekend. So that's there for right now. That's not its permanent home, just until after my party. And then over here, this is a new bookshelf. I got it from Target for $25. It's pretty sturdy. Went together pretty easily. This is a crystal growing kit that I got from Target for the girls. And it did okay, but it was clearance for like $4. So it is what it is. Got my printer up here that I use mostly for homeschool stuff. I do sometimes use it for printing out receipts for Scentsy. So this isn't theirs, but it sits right here because the plug is right there and it's just easier to have it over here. And then this is obviously printer paper, my laminator, my 2 hole punchers. On that middle shelf down there, we've got Sophia's books. So these are just her chapter books that she's working on right now. She's currently reading Shiloh, which I loved that book as a kid. And then we are still working on the Amelia Earhart book, so that's in there as well. So those are just her little chapter books. This doesn't stay here, but underneath of it is like the girls' just different color activities, like papers and pictures that they colored. Down here is all of our curriculum and resource books. So the purple binder is Sophia's current binder that she has with her current 9 weeks curriculum in it. These are 2 activities that I picked up from Target for Sophia and Ellie. Extra notebooks because you can never have enough. And then from here over, from this book over, is Autumn's curriculum for 9th grade for next year. And so that's just down here because I didn't want to put it away because we're going to need it in a few months anyways. So I just set it down here so that it was out of the way, but it was still easy accessible for next year. And then over here is just some activity books. And then we've got some extra resource books that we pull out for Sophia when she's learning. So like when we were talking about the human body, I pulled this book out and we flipped through that and just looked at the different diagrams and stuff in there. And then these two we pulled out when we were talking about, well, these three actually, we pulled out when we were going over like the planets and the galaxy and the universe and all of that. And then there's other things in here. Got national parks, we've got trees. This is Ellie's, it's just her first 1,000 words that we go over. And I point to pictures and she tells me what they are. And then there's just some different sticker books and activity books in here that I got for both Sophia and Ellie as well. So that's this corner. And I think I showed y'all my new clock that I got a couple videos ago. But there's that corner. And then let's swing around here to this side of the room. This whole section right here is my stuff. And this layout is so much better than it was. So the desk was turned this way and it was like kind of like right here. And while it worked, while I had it that way, I'm really liking having it up against the wall and having everything kind of right there so I can have easy access to it and kind of find what I'm looking for easier. This is the chair that we scoot over when Sophia is doing her school. So that's where that is. This is just my bag of stuff, like clipboards and stuff that I'm taking to the party this weekend. I got it from Simply Living Co. It says not all classrooms have 4 walls. Love that bag. And I've got some decor pieces. This is like bills, important papers, stuff like that. And then in these bins, I've got my school stuff. My iPad is sitting there. I've got some notebooks. And in these cubes are like extra electric cords for our electronics and stuff. Down there is the girls' paint, more construction paper, and Autumn's drawing tablet is right there. And that pink basket is math manipulatives and spelling manipulatives. So this is the start of my Scentsy collection. As I said, I signed up and became a consultant last month. So this is kind of where I've started keeping my things. This is not how it will stay. I'm just keeping this stuff because I'm using it as stuff for the party that I'm having this weekend so that people can see like what they look like in person, so that they can smell the different scents and stuff and kind of get an idea of what they like and don't like. And then we've got the desk with my Scentsy planner and my school planner, my pens and stuff. This is a drawing that Ellie just made for me. Isn't it beautiful? There's the computer, and then I've got a mini owl warmer right there. And this table I moved from that corner over there, and it didn't change as far as like what it holds. I just have a little cup with my stapler, my single hole punch, some tape, and then this, I just put mail in there, and then as I go through it, I will either throw it away or I'll move it over and put it in here with the rest of our mail. And then that basket on the bottom has the tablet in it, preschool activity books for Ellie, and then like the homeschool binder and stuff like that. This is Autumn's little desk that she uses, and it's actually a Lego table that my father-in-law made her. She uses it as a desk though, and she's been keeping all of her stuff over here on it, and I told her I didn't care as long as she kept it nice looking. It wasn't just thrown up there all over the place. So she just keeps her binder and her textbooks and her pencil over here. And then I moved all of the toys over on this wall. So I gave them the 9 cube organizer, and I took the 6 cube one that they were using because they needed more space. So this worked out really well. I put all of their toys over here, and here we've got more activity stuff, Sophia's sketchbook, and some more little activity books, and Ellie's floor puzzle with her alphabet on it. And then we've got drawing tablets and just like the leapfrog tablets and stuff. And then down there's some more. So that's what that is. And then over here, they just got toys, books, this is a flower garden. I got it on Amazon, and it's just like kind of like Legos, but not really. And then these two bins right here are Legos, some more books, some more games. This is all stuffed animals, except for the couple of things that are on top that are not stuffed animals. So when they pick this up, I don't make them put it in any kind of order or anything like that, as long as it looks nice. So I actually didn't pick this up. I moved a couple of the bigger pieces back over to the carpet. So this is what my 7-year-old and 3-year-old did. So I think they're doing a pretty good job at keeping this little area picked up when I asked them to pick it up and make it tidy. And then on this wall, we've got our whiteboard with our schedule, our tackle it list, which is just what the girls have to do before they can have free time or screen time, which is school, their chores, brushing their hair, getting dressed, brushing their teeth, all that kind of stuff. And then this is our science board. And this is just the human body and the solar system are just things that Sophia has learned about this year in science. So I just kept that up there as a reference for her. And that play sign I got at Hobby Lobby, I think a year ago, last year, I think. They probably still have it. So this is just what it looks like. This flow is so much better than what it was before. And I'm really loving this layout. Will it stay like this? Who knows? Because I'm always switching stuff up. But that's what it looks like. I promised you guys that I would show you what it looks like. So this is me fulfilling that promise. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.